Take it away!
2, 1.
We're getting right on into it. Small World's End, no surprises on the character picks. Like we've been saying, Marckiemoo on that Mordex, Ahmet on that Petra.
Yeah, if you're struggling a little bit versus Orb, you of course have a Mirage pick you can lean into with that Spear. Get an end light there from Marckiemoo. Ahmet, of course, in the corner. The feel out stage right now, nice end light. That Orb end light so potent versus the Gauntlets, able to stuff out approaches both in the air and on the ground. And that's the lower dexterity of the Mordex coming to effect as Ahmet already has control of the weapon here. Marckiemoo, sidelight off stage, and then just kind of leans back over to pick up that scythe, and looking strong right now is Ahmet, though, completely taking over in the recovery, takes it off the top, and the first strike of the top 8 here at 2026's mid-season goes to Ahmet.
Good start for Ahmet, and like you said, that dexterity of Marckiemoo is really showing its face as he got disarmed on that scythe, and I think that was one of the big reasons why Ahmet was able to push his advantage.
And then like there for Marckiemoo, Ahmet just having this extra credit, trying to get a little bit more here. The ground pound comes in, nice dodge from Ahmet. Marckiemoo now with the recovery, and that's an end light from Ahmet, and Ahmet takes even more extra credit here. Sidelight, wait, no attempt to go for a recovery from Marckiemoo, tries to go for the dodge, up read, doesn't find it. Ahmet with an end light there, and he's continuing to rack up this damage, and right now Marckiemoo, it just does not look comfortable in this stage. The end light finally connecting, the weapon toss, no KO, and Marckiemoo in a great spot with the sidelight, doesn't find the landing catch, and Ahmet holds on to his first stock.
Marckiemoo really struggling to finish off this stock of Ahmet. I like that he's holding on to the gauntlets. The neutral light not going to quite do it just yet. Ooh, he was going down there. Likely was going to go for like a dare or a gravity cancel. At that time, the dare will hit and will KO.
Yeah, and the dexterity woes that you had in the first stock kind of go away as you're able to cycle over to a fresh weapon. So Marckiemoo will have this scythe all the way until probably the sunset of the stock side, like coming the wrong direction. The down airs from Ahmet, trying to take an aerial approach into the scythe. And there, looking for the recovery, doesn't find it. Marckiemoo with the side light there, end light from Ahmet, and Marckiemoo has to already swap over to another pair of gauntlets as he gets to knock the weapon off of him. Side air comes out from Ahmet, and a great edge guard position. Down air gets whip punished with the recovery. And right now, Ahmet just racking up so much damage. Now the KO options come into effect. Side light, side air will confirm that one.
Yeah, Ahmet just playing really solid neutral against Marckiemoo. He's been winning out in those trades and really just getting more hits onto him. And I think that, again, the dexterity of Marckiemoo, it's really starting to show its head. He took like 3 hits from Ahmet and wow, got disarmed.
The soft reads that Orb can do and the amount of damage that Ahmet's getting with his D-Lights already disarmed again. Marckiemoo's been disarmed 4 times in this game so far. D-Light into Nair to big open up GC. End-Light gets enough space into the Nair recovery from Ahmet, even taking Marckiemoo where he's the best off stage and fighting back with the gravity cancel. Sidelight into side air, not enough to KO, but Ahmet 1 hit away, and Marckiemoo with no chances in this game. Ahmet finds the Nair, Marckiemoo makes it back to the wall. Ahmet with a deep Nair doesn't find it. Marckiemoo able to make it back and gets the ground pound, and now it's a little scary because we've seen what Mordex can do on these small side blast zones, but it's probably not over yet. But Ahmet just needing 1 hit.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Marckiemoo needs to get his scythe online.
Oh no, this is bad.
Okay,
He avoids the down air with the recovery. That could have been so scary.
Ooh, missing the Nair there. Marckiemoo really wants to get this offstage KO.
Oh, he gets the dodge. The downlight comes out into the recovery. Marckiemoo is too clutch.
He got the 1 dodge he needed. Small World Zen helping him out a little bit as well. And that is going to be Marckiemoo stealing out game number 1.
That's gotta feel good. You're down 1 stock, you're in the deep red. Any hit, any strong hit from the side of Ahmet would take it. And just 1 miss Nair, a ground pound, and Marckiemoo picked up the scythe and said, you know what, I can win this game. The dodge beat there with the down air, D-Light into recovery. It's just so, it's something we've seen so many times on Small World's End. And as we make a return there, I wonder if Ahmet's gonna have that in the back of his mind now.
Yeah, he's gonna be rethinking his dodge patterns, especially against Marckiemoo's scythe. He is able to pick up an orb. That's been his signature weapon. He was able to put out 410 damage with it in that last game.
The spacing that Ahmet's been able to put up, a 4-piece disarms Marckiemoo. The Nair continues to juggle. Down air gets dodged by Marckiemoo. Ahmet with a deep down air. And Marckiemoo with the scythe online. That's a nice dodge in on the side light. That time not waiting for the down air. Side air from Marckiemoo keeps himself in this game. Ahmet with so much control though. Feels like Marckiemoo just really has to make some sort of miracle happen off stage because Ahmet completely dominates the ground space on stage. Sidelight into side air will confirm that stock for Ahmet, and first strike in game 2 going to him.
Yeah, looking a little bit like a repeat of game 1, but game 1 went a little differently than Ahmet likely would have wanted.
Double end light disarm, okay, just an immediate recovery from Ahmet. Doesn't want to go low after seeing what Marckiemoo can do off stage.
Might see Ahmet lean a little bit more into the neutral game as he eats 2 recoveries from Marckiemoo. Goes a little wider so Marckiemoo can't just immediately hit him with another recovery.
Clean landing catch from Ahmet. Dash backwards into the side air for some extra credit, but Marckiemoo put an end of that extra stock on Ahmet with that gauntlet recovery, and still have a game here, dude.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a competitive game, a lot closer than we saw. Oh my goodness, Marckiemoo went for the nades and stairs. I like the attempt there from Ahmet to go for that recovery, try to get that counter punish on a small map. Potentially could have been a KO if he hit.
Side air there, looking for one extra hit here. It's going to be the N-Light and the Nair. Ahmet just needs a little bit more damage, one nice string on the gauntlets, and he'll be in that KO range. Down air comes out into the recovery, avoids it as Marckiemoo goes for the Nair, though, gets caught with the side air, and that's the N-Sig coming out for Ahmet, and that's going to disarm Marckiemoo, but he's not able to weapon starve, but he'll be able to take that stock off of Marckiemoo anyway with those gauntlet recoveries, and 2 vertical options, 1 vertical KO.
Yeah, Ahmet doing a really good job of just kind of cutting off the airway that Marckiemoo was trying to fly through. Can Marckiemoo even up the stock count? Ooh, that was some stars. You saw his recovery get stuffed there for a second.
Could have been very scary. Ahmet has yet to be very lethal off stage, but anything can change here, especially when you're this far in the bracket. Marckiemoo looking for the lineup, and Edgeguard will avoid the down air, comes out. Nice recovery from Ahmet. He's able to sneak past Marckiemoo, even get a Nair for his troubles, and Marckiemoo will not be able to confirm that stock there. But obviously you don't want to go to last, as we've seen what happened in the last game. Nair comes out into the wall, disarming Ahmet. Marckiemoo with a weapon starve now, as the gauntlets just needs a recovery here to find a KO. Gets the dodge out there. Ahmet avoiding the Nair unarmed, goes to pick up a pair of gauntlets himself and looks to get even more extra credit in this off. Sidelight beating the dodge with the Nair, doesn't find it. An end light from Marckiemoo, and he just needs the one hit, but Ahmet reversals with the ground pound, and he closes that game out with a 2-stock.
Yeah, I really like the way Ahmet played that one. He played it a lot closer to the chest, a lot safer. In game 1, he went for that offstage gauntlet Nair, and that's what kind of led to that final stock situation that Marckiemoo was able to get the KO. This time, Ahmet playing it a lot safer, stays on stage, didn't chase too hard, and didn't give Marckiemoo those little gaps that Marckiemoo takes full advantage of.
I mean, it's so crazy, the fact that, like, Ahmet in that spot, obviously he won the game with that ground pound, but I keep thinking of that game 1 where it's like, man, if somehow Marckiemoo didn't get hit by that ground pound, he could have won that game. That's how close it is here with Marckiemoo's clutch factor, but we get a 3-2-1 brawl from the crowd, first of many in this top 8. And it's looking very, very close here as we go to game 3. Marckiemoo stealing game number 1, game number 2 very confidently going to Ahmet's side.
Yeah, interesting stat change here for Ahmet is he did play the gauntlets a lot more, was only able to put out 148 damage though. Marckiemoo
with a extended edge guarding sequence there. The Nair comes out from Ahmet into the GC sidelight recovery. Nair, that's a 3-piece rebuttal, and Marckiemoo about to lose his weapon here as the sider comes out and Ahmet one hit away. Marckiemoo GCD like ground pound reversal, and he has the down air there, unarmed. Ahmet unarmed as well, but the sweat beads come out looking for the edge guard there. We'll pick up an orb, and Marckiemoo will get the Nair unarmed and continue to fight offstage even without a weapon. D-Light doesn't connect. Ahmet avoids it, goes for the end light. A missed gravity cancel N-Sig there from Marckiemoo, and they somehow both retain their stock. A side air comes out as Marckiemoo looks to extend this edge guard to the left side of the stage, but Ahmet swats him away with that side air.
Man, Marckiemoo is such a threat. Like, no matter what position he's in, he is still scary. He is still capable of potentially taking that stock away. Both of them with gauntlets now, both of them in the red. Who's going to get the first stock here in game number 3?
The wall here's Marckiemoo trying to burn some options. GC N-Sig from Ahmet to not only stall and recover, but also punish the GC breakdance, and that'll find the KO eventually as Ahmet, again, 3 games in a row and 3 first strikes go his way.
Yeah, tough game of chicken there. Marckiemoo was trying to catch Ahmet coming up as Ahmet was just floating there for a little bit.
Dipping so low with that recovery, didn't KO. The Nair won't either. Just need that one hit. I mean, this is the closest Marckiemoo's kept the stock so far. Usually Ahmet getting 4 or 5 hits of extra credit, looks to do so there with the sidelight, doesn't get the recovery. End light for Marckiemoo will find the KO, and it's a very close game. Closest it's been so far in this set.
All right, Marckiemoo with the scythe has the opportunity to get that one dodge read that he needs. Ooh, there's a dodge down. Marckiemoo was actually in position, but I think he was expecting a jump up after.
Marckiemoo's really good at getting those double N-Light extensions, especially as people try to dodge back to the ground versus Marckiemoo. Sidelight coming in with punish with the side air from Ahmet. A nice sidelight check, just checking Ahmet's landings here. Will finally get tripped up in that spot, but that sidelight won't confirm into that Nair, and Marckiemoo swaps over to a pair of gauntlets.
Yep, just preempting the fact that he had taken some damage on that side. His low dex, he's been getting disarmed so often, might as well just swap when you can. Good damage built up, but now it's Ahmet's turn.
Hunter coming out, recovery as well for Marckiemoo, who's trying to find something with that weapon toss. A sidelight from Ahmet, and both of them letting those recoveries fly, but the end light will finally break the mode for Marckiemoo here. And he doesn't go off stage. We saw what happened in stock 1, so he's able to just go and pick up a scythe here, looking for this KO option. N-Sig comes out, no punish with the side air. Ahmet gets the side air, and Marckiemoo's attempt to whip punish, and he takes the stock. That's twice where Marckiemoo overextends in an attempt to whip punish, and Ahmet capitalizes on the gauntlets.
Yeah, he's been really good at catching Marckiemoo out with those gauntlet side airs. Nice recovery there from Marckiemoo, even final stocks.
Marckiemoo, again, this is the closest this game's been. Last time Marckiemoo forced Ahmet on his last, he took the game in the deep red. This time, we'll have a fresh stock to work with. Down air coming out. Ahmet acting out with the sideline into a Nair side air. So much damage, and Marckiemoo already losing his sight. Weapon starved now from Ahmet with the gauntlets online. Marckiemoo looking to get a hit on the unarmed in order to pick up a weapon. D-Light into down air. Unarmed picks up the Nair. Almost gets it there. The sidelight connects. No follow-up. Sidelight Nair waiting. Ahmet gets a Nair of his own too. A double Nair. A sidelight. A recovery. It's not enough to KO, but Marckiemoo with no chance of making it back as the side air comes in. He picks up a side air and gets for game. Ahmet gets the recovery, and he finds it, and he takes the set lead.
Man, that is so scary. One thing that Marckiemoo has been so good about against so many other people is just waiting them out, playing that game of chicken, and then as we've seen time and time again, they'll try to ground pound him, and he hits him with like a side air, and then he gets back onto the stage. That time, Ahmet was the one who was like, no, I'm gonna play this game of chicken, I'm gonna wait for you to burn everything, and then I'll catch you with that gravity cancel neutral signature.
Looking so poised. I mean, the fact that you were able to go into game number 3 after what happened in game 1, a complete disaster of the last stock, and just completely hold down game 2 and 3, but now everything changes as we see a swap for Marckiemoo onto the Mirage.
An interesting swap here, and I don't really blame him. He was not able to put out too much damage with this scythe. Took 234 while only putting out 128.
Spear also historically pretty strong into Orb here, but Ahmet's not even going to show that matchup yet as the Gauntlets completely dominate the Spear. A down tick coming out, nice side light from Marckiemoo to punish, but Ahmet somehow is getting punished for hits and then getting a hit anyway. Marckiemoo unable to find these right dodges. Ground pound comes in very haphazardly. A recovery comes in to disarm Ahmet unarmed. Marckiemoo disarms himself with the scythe, and the side light comes out as well, and Marckiemoo now has no weapon versus this Orb. GC side light, no punishment to GC D-Light. Recovery whiffs the side air, sends Marckiemoo off stage, and Marckiemoo has some chances here in the stock, but so does Ahmet. It's just one hit away. It's a side light, it's a recovery, it's not enough.
Goes for another one, but again, Ahmet with that falling side air. Recovery will catch Marckiemoo. And Ahmet 2 stocks away from knocking the world champion to the elimination side.
Big Nair there from Ahmet, and he just has this bit of a stock lead here, but it can mean so much with the way his gauntlets have been playing. He's getting 4, 5, 6 hits per opening engagement. There's a side light there and a wait with a dodge away from Marckiemoo is going to get him out of dodge, and the side air will get him out of that stock. So he's able to keep this game relatively close. He needs this game to get to game 5. Ahmet 1 game away from a confirmed podium placement.
You see Marckiemoo having a little bit of trouble when they get in that stack situation. Hits that down signature. Really wanted to chase up there for Ahmet.
Oh, that Nair, very scary when you hit the lower hitbox that pops up. Almost always sets up into a recovery. Marckiemoo won't pull the trigger. Ahmet will get an end light for it. Side light into side air as well. Marckiemoo getting hit quite high. The Nair to recovery. The KO option does not connect. Neither did that signature for Marckiemoo though. They'll down air back to the stage with no weapon in hand.
That was a big hope and a prayer with that Spear side signature. Really wanted to catch Ahmet landing there. Ahmet, so healthy, has that stage control, but Marckiemoo able to pick up a Spear, dodges through.
Oh, almost getting the dodge down with that Nair. The Pogo will send Ahmet off stage. D-Light to try to anti-air. Ahmet side light and the recovery. He waits as the world champion dodges in his face, and he punishes it accordingly. It's game 4, and Ahmet needs one more stock to move on into the winners finals.
Marckiemoo needs to go Marky mode right now. He has to get these stocks off of Ahmet. Catches him with that side toss. Down signature, still not going to KO just yet. Looking for another hit, but the down light not going to hit. Down sig not going to hit either.
The down air from Ahmet, opening up Marckiemoo on his last, and Marckiemoo will open up the last stock of Ahmet as well as we go to last stock game 4. This moment is so big. Ahmet with a chance to upset the world champion right here, right now, and Marckiemoo wanted to put an end to the game with that down air, doesn't get it. Ahmet controlling the space with the Nair. The side light comes out from Marckiemoo, usshering him offstage. Ahmet, high recovery, wants nothing to do with the offstage game.
Just jumping right in each other's faces. Nair into the side air. Marckiemoo can't afford too many more hits. Side light, side air. One more of those, and Marckiemoo is going down to the elimination side.
And that's the end light there, and doesn't matter because he gets through the Nair with a dodge, and Ahmet moves on to winners finals, putting EU on his back and upsetting the world champion here at Midseason 2026.
What a convincing finish from Ahmet. Just felt like he knew exactly what to do. Definitely feels like he did his homework in between yesterday and today, because he was really able to shut down Marckiemoo's scythe for the most part, and even his spear in this one after Marckiemoo made this swap. You saw him lean on the spear a lot, held it for 51% in that game, only put out 270 damage while taking 415. He took almost twice as much damage